Alright, greetings. This is May. Yeah. This is part 2. Where I was here last week and I'm here again. Last time I was going to come here at night. I was thinking by the time I get back and everything and do a radio show, man, I'm worn out. It'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I'm done. But I have to wait for the sun down, so this is close enough. Well, the sun is technically going down, but it's not dark. But alright, do some connections and then get out of Dodge. And my blackout date starts in a couple of days, so sounds good to me. So I get my Disney out of my system or whatever the hell it is, and do something a little bit more productive. So I was the connection here. Oh yeah, that's right. The security is mostly watching employees and not watching anybody else. But either way, yeah, the connection is going to come through. Kind of wanted me to come here, or at least it felt like it was a good idea to come here. Whatever, however you want to look at that. So it just seemed like a good idea. Let's put it that way. It's a vortex there, pulling in manipulations. Not to say it's all bad, but take it however you want. So, Illuminati theme park, and who else to bring in but the Illuminati themselves. So, and do some connections and get the hell out. So, alright, see you. Alright, see you soon. Greetings, we have the Illuminati energies. Blessings to you. Positive or however you want to depict us is fine. Yes, we are connected to much of the Anunnaki and other various beings that are not all that important at this time. Let your imagination take you wherever you wish with our vibrations. Yes, the money system here is going to begin to not collapse but change. And our energies are going to begin to fluctuate, improve. Like you are, yes, turning yourself into a sun. This will gradually happen, of course, nothing quick, unfortunately. As many would like a quick fix and, yes, get out of Dodge, I guess that's a good word for it. Shift out of third dimension and fourth, but you are allowing more fourth dimensional energies to come in. Yes, you probably heard this before. And it is glossing over the third dimensional vibration. It has not fully activated itself throughout your planet just yet. Well, it is in certain areas, but not everywhere. There are areas like Wall Street are covered in darkness, as you can see. We are shifting out of the 3D, even going into 4D, 5D. It all depends on what the consciousness wishes to experience. They're all going to always experience something different among each other. It's just the way it is. Yes, there are actually several timelines that were activated recently, and seeing, yes, your Pentagon take collapse and your forms of military is, yes, a vast future. It is a high possibility. So yes, don't have your fingers crossed too soon, or yes, but That does not mean, it means the manipulations are coming down slowly. And your wars will be, your consciousness will no longer allow war over time because you don't need it anymore. You've grown everything you needed to learn from it. You've worn through it. Many of you, yes, have been incarnated in lifetimes that are very difficult, that are backwards, you can say. But the reason why you go through everything that you dislike is because it's something that you've been avoiding or it's an experience that you needed to learn. It's just everyone's in it. The difference being stuck in traffic is an energy too. You do go within traffic. Yeah, that sounds a little bit strange. You actually do find yourself, as long as you're not driving, because someone driving can lose their direction. So sometimes it does not work for the driver, but the passenger is a different story. Yes, you're going into a new direction, but that's always going to continue, of course, but nothing drastic is going to occur just yet. One moment. I believe we are lost. Yes, we are back with you. Temporary setback there. But as you're transitioning through your nature, through your skies, or just nature, everything, the earth, everything, the earth and the ground, basically feel more vibration. You can even stand and feel energies beneath you, beneath your feet. Even reptilian beings there. If you truly want to connect with that, you can. Or whatever beings you wish to connect with. Even to connect to underground bases, if you do that, that's mostly in your, at least for America, your Utah area is a place to look at. There are other areas, but Utah is the most activated at this time. To give you a bit more detail on that. So as yes, you transition from third to fourth dimension, or fifth or sixth or seventh, some are going to the 12th basically, it's like you've had enough of these lessons. And many go through the same lessons over and over again, never learn anything. Well, you're assisting them to learn those lessons so they can move on. The idea is moving on altogether. Many are going to continue in worlds like this. Obviously, they're not finished with it. This world has basically ended its cycle, not officially. Because if that was the case, many of you would be flying and you won't need a cab or Uber or anything like that anymore. So things have not fully transitioned just yet, but you are in the cycle of repair, earth repair. Your new earth is more like a logo, more like a theme. At least it gives you direction. There's different ways of looking at your new earth. You're basically healing the center of your earth. This is why you ground to the center of the earth. You're healing that vibration for you to move forward. And for this reality to totally shift out. So grounding actually helps your earth ascend. Everyone has their own form of grounding, but it shows that more people ground, that gives Mother Earth energies to assist with this shift. That's basically shows that you're ready. Most of your population doesn't even know what we're talking about. For various reasons, programming's outward is easier than inward. Inward is just a very difficult place to go because it's not part of your reality. Inward, or just psychically, your psychic connections are very blocked at this time. Most are, only because it's been blocked by your culture. Because your culture is doing you notice how you have television and all these things outward to keep you from finding yourself. Yes, you can find yourself slightly, but the last thing they want you to do is know who you truly are, what you're capable of. Yes, they definitely don't want you to know what you're capable of, because that's where you can shut down this operation, all operations altogether. Hopefully that's a difficult one for many to digest, and many are going to be laughing, of course, because that's part of the process. Of course, they don't want to let go of the system they set up on, but many of you have grown very tired of it, and others will see it as an alternative. And right now, through channeling, even through manipulating channeling and true channeling, doesn't really matter. You're giving people an option to break free of this reality. Now, those who manipulate channelings will most likely take a very long time. And that's kind of why they need it too. And it's a safe zone. Not many wish to take the giant leap and to disconnect from this place altogether. So it's their way of going slow. And yes, it is true that many channelers that are manipulators also do not want change. You might say it, but if they're manipulating humanity, they don't want change at all. They like their lives. Why change it? Blessings. Brings us to Nathaniel. Tall blonde Nordic, blessings to you, Palladian energy. Yes, shifting is not an easy thing, as you can see. Basically, this is more like a galactic update, but basically, yes, this will be uploaded in a future time. We can't go into full details of what will occur in that future time, but we do have some idea of where you're heading. Basically, your energies, yes, are fluctuating. Those of you that wish to go the extra mile will do so. Others that don't will feel your vibrations and feel the shifts coming through. Nothing too dramatic just yet. Your next year is going to have more of an energy field around it to truly feel the vibrations shifting. And third dimension being healed, disconnected, slightly. Nothing, once again, yes, nothing too dramatic just yet. Now, as for your inner powers, those are always going to gradually shift, but nothing, once again, too dramatic. Because the collective is not ready for it. It's holding back as much as it can. Fear, it's many things. It's not what you all would think that it is not important. It's personal preferences, let's put it that way. It's kind of like wearing clothing. Some people don't like wearing certain clothing, and you don't know why. They have their reasons, and the reasons are their reasons, and that's their reasons. And that's about it. Meaning that many here can shift and choose not to. Many here can go the extra mile, as many of you are, but many are hitting the brakes for various reasons. They're going to continue to do it, as they know, not to say what you're doing is right or however you want to look at it, but just know there's an alternative energy out there that will help assist humanity in its shifting process. And many here are just going to hit the brakes as hard as they can. They came this far. They have their donuts, their peanuts, and their TV. Why let that go? So that's going to be, there's much more to it than that. Or sexual preferences. They like to enjoy that, but many of you are going to be rejected. Many of you are already rejecting this reality. And it's being heard, but of course it's like, it's sort of heard. It's heard, but mostly ignored. It's like, sit back and yes, relax and enjoy the manipulation. Some enjoy what they enjoy what they're learning at this level, not wishing to leave it anytime soon. That is another reason why things are so slow. Because many are just not lazy, just not really, and they like it. They like this. Even if they complain about it, they like it. Many of you complain, it's like, no more of this. I'm ready to hit the eject button, reject button, whatever you want to call it. The majority of your population isn't doing that. They might complain about not like this, not like that, but they're holding on to it for dear life. So that's why you're not seeing a major shift just yet. So that's not like for you can't interfere with that. And yes, once again, yes, many channelers are in that field too. They are, yes, in the front seat, in the back seat. They try not to make it obvious, but they're there. Not all of them, but quite a few of them are. It's just because they've just hit a comfort zone that they have difficulties letting go. And your major population agrees on that too. So they sit in that chair, in that reality, and not willing to ever let go, as you can see. So there's many layers to all of this being alive, being here, wishing to ascend, move on, and then you hit the brakes, parking brake, or just took out the whole engine just so they can't go anywhere. So more of that would become more known, if you at least put that in your perspective, as it's pretty obvious to some, but needs to be brought into the public once again. That's it. Greetings, this is J-Rod. Yeah, as you continue, yes, you shift this Tomorrowland, or your current land, your current planet, well, yes, will slowly evolve into a higher frequency of ideas. Not necessarily anything dramatic just yet, because your planet does not like change. So change is going to have to happen gradually, because many are, yes, that's hitting as hard as they can to slow things down. So many are becoming more materialistic, more angry, more sexualized, whatever it might be, to hold on to this reality. That doesn't mean you're not going to ascend. Many of you are, as everyone slows down, many of you activate even stronger. Now you're doing this for yourselves, you're doing it for others, but if others reject your vibration, it's like a tree, you're going to keep growing no matter what. If society doesn't like that, you don't really care, you're just going to be yourself, and no less judgments, the better, the more powerful you become. Yes, there will be darkness out there that you will overcome, see, understand, and release, as many show their darkness, to hold on to the reality that you are here to ignore, move away from, and they're going to find that very offensive. They're going to hold on, they're going to become so angry that you don't want to be part of their reality of, yes, of sugar-coated cereals and cars that pollute your skies and everything like that. So yes, you're all transitioning in a way you have not really recognized or seen just yet. It has not made itself quite clear of how you're going to change. There's no real clear understanding of it just yet. It's not really it's not necessarily important, but basically, yes, as you ascend to 4 or 5D energies, yes, you're seeding this earth with a new vibration. New vibrations come in with ideas. Those ideas for yourself and for others to get more clarity of who you're becoming. Now, some might not like those ideas and become very angry, but some will get it, like parents will receive it and say, look, I have a psychic child. Now I understand my psychic child a lot more than I did before. So many will find ascension as very helpful, especially when your psychic children start to increase around their world. And many are, yes, are worried about their looks and all that. You're looking the way you need to bring in information, You're not. You have a certain look, a certain vibe, a certain voice. That all is there for a reason. To show that you're not perfect. That's a big part of it, and that you're no different than anybody else. You have flaws just like everybody else. So many of you choose to, your demeanor for various reasons. Some guys like to be skinny. Some like to be a little bit less skinny. I believe you get the idea. It just, you're all part of different aspects of experience. It is what this earth operates on, the frequency it operates on at this time. It's a costume of what you need at this point for yourself and others to understand. Now, yes, there'll be a time where you're all at the weight and height and looks that you wish to be. You are capable of that, but not just yet. Okay, these are hard times. You're here to release this reality and offer a nicer, more positive one. Or what suits you better, let's put it that way. So your universes are connecting more to this planet, basically. That's exactly it. Your universes have been around here. Everyone's universe has been around this planet for quite some time. But now it's slowly integrating into your planet. We just change weather. It changes continents eventually. It changes you. The outward you. The inward you is actually, many of you are very active. The outward will start to show itself in due time.